Your trash. You got a bag for your tissues.
Yeah, that's right. It's just a kid.
Oh man, we are live on this Tuesday. Let's jump on in.
Let's go.
Well, what's going on, good people?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
It has been a long day, man.
Oh wow, Victor got a new job.
A new what?
Job.
I just supporting, baby.
Oh,
I got
Bucky!
everything.
I didn't even notice. I didn't notice that till you
I
said it.
did.
Vic, you been there? Gosh, I want to go.
Every day they've been open.
Are you kidding me?
Uh,
I want to go, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait about 2 or 3 months for things to calm down, and
shit,
then I'm gonna see what Bucky's about.
they ain't gonna never be to calm down. I go. I don't win every day. I ain't got me. I don't spend all that damn money,
Look at him.
and I ain't buy no gas.
Bucky the
No
Beaver.
gas.
Bucky the Beaver.
Might go. I'm probably every day from Bucky's.
What? Victor,
Got
let's
my
go
little
together.
beaver right here. Got my beaver friend.
Bucky the Beaver.
Let's go live from Bucky's.
No,
That'll be interesting.
Right. Why not? I so want to go because you know what? I love the QTs that, when I'm traveling or whatever. Like, so I know those are like 10 times better, right? Why are you looking like that?
QTs don't even touch Wawa, so I don't even know what you talking about.
I like QT.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
They got a Wawa. I thought they had Wawa in New York. But anyway, Bucky's. Listen,
I so want to go.
I had the burrito. The what's that thing called? The brisket sandwich, the pulled pork. They got jerky in they. They sell
Wait a minute.
clothes.
Wait a minute. Not the one that's drinking water all day and the one that's going to the park and working out and trying to get right.
Man, I ain't been to the park in 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. It has been a long day, guys. Listen. Went to the gym. I worked out because we had a staff meeting. So I was like, I'm going to work out and then I'm going to go to the staff meeting. Went to the staff meeting. The staff meeting lasted longer than expected. And I came home, jumping in the shower, slipped on. I probably had this on last week. I don't know. Don't care. Look.
Stand up, let us see.
Put looking a hot mess, no lotion on the face, nothing. I just slapped on some lip gloss, and here we are. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything.
It look like anything.
The realness of it all, right?
Yeah, the realness of it all.
The realness of it all. Well, we are here. We are live, baby. Tangy Tea of Life has been sponsored by Hip Hop Fitness with
Bucky's.
Veronica. Maybe
Buck,
so. Maybe so.
Buck,
Maybe
Bucky naked.
Yes, Hip Hop Fitness with Veronica Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock. Big Gary Gym in Darlington. Come out and have a great workout. Yes, Cheryl, we come as we are at the Tangy Tea. Most definitely. What's going on, Michael Mills? What's up, Stevenson? Hey, Sly. Hey, Thomas. What's up, Lisa? Everybody, Rodney, what's going on? Send those stars on out. Thank you, Rodney, so much for your stars. Thank you, Sly. They send stars each and every week. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting us too, and all of you that tune in every Tuesday and Thursday night. Oh, once again, let me say I apologize. It is my lateness of why we are late this evening. For once, I can blame myself. So we are here and we are ready. What's going on, Jason? You see,
Oh, I
Jason
would
said,
definitely be there tomorrow, Jason.
mhm. Miss Sadie. Yeah, after he didn't ate those briskets and was
Burritos.
at burritos at Bucky's.
Oh, the B, the tree, the three B's.
Buc-
Brisket, burritos at Bucky's.
right, right, getting it in. Well, thank y'all for joining us tonight. Thank you for your patience and coming on at 8:30. We appreciate you. So we're going to jump right into it's not really a letter. And let me say, somebody sent me an email letter to tangytoflife@gmail.com and it came over blank. So if you're watching tonight and you sent a letter in yesterday, please send it back through because it didn't come over. It just came over a blank page. Okay. This one is short and sweet. It's not really a letter. I mean, kind of, sort of, but we're gonna jump right into it. She just came.
Before you read the letter, everybody, that's for team right there.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I'm so
And
sorry.
and my name is Buck.
Buck the
Buck.
preach. Buck.
Buck.
I told you it was a long day. I'm so sorry. I got my brother Buck with us tonight. What's going on, Buck?
What's going on? I got my
Brother
homeboy
Petit.
with me.
Hey, you can let me have that, Vic.
Huh?
You gonna let me have that?
They got plenty of them at that stuff.
Can you get me one when you go tomorrow? Because you know you're going back.
Oh, I'm definitely going tomorrow.
Brother Fatine, all the way from WBLS radio station, New York. What's up?
Hey,
First
what's
of
up?
all,
What's up?
how was y'all day? Because, how was y'all day?
I feel like crap. I got a cold. Not COVID, but a cold. But hey,
Well,
it's what it is. Let's do this.
They
What the
it's a
sell the
hell?
little
cure
brother
at
and
Bucky's. They
baby.
sell every damn thing else.
They probably do. Yeah.
God,
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bucky's. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let me get to the page. Okay, like I said, it's sweet and to the point. So she says, why do women always look past the nice, quiet guys? And I think we had a letter like this once before, but we're gonna get into it. Why do women always look past the nice, quiet guys? I'm so guilty. I met this very sweet guy, but I cannot get into him. I feel like we have nothing in common. He always agree with everything I say and do. He never, I'll tell you, when people reach out to me and I'd be like, well, put it in a letter, just sometimes they just be like, anyway, she says, I met this very sweet guy, but I cannot get into him. I feel like we have nothing in common. He always agree with everything I say and do. He never has a mind of his own. He latches on to me when we're out in public, always wanting to hold hands and being touchy-feely. Am I being too harsh? I don't feel like I'm being mean to him. I'm always thinking these things, but he doesn't know that I feel this way. Help me. What should I do?
Wait a minute. Now she starts off saying what again?
Why do women always look past the nice, quiet guys?
Okay.
So, um, my question to her is, if you already know that he's not your type, why even waste his time though? Like, you already know that you don't want a nice, quiet guy, and you know that he is nice and quiet. Why are you even going to waste his time? And you having these thoughts and stuff while you with him. You saying he lashes on to you when you're in public. He always wanting to hold your hand and being touchy feely, but you don't want that. So why not be honest and let this man know how you feel? I mean, are you using him? what I don't get it, because you don't want him. Obviously, is you don't. Um, I don't know. She says, "Help me. What should I do?" Tell him how you really feel, or move on and leave him alone. I don't know. Vic, what you think?
So let me go ahead and tear her ass up right now. I feel like
Thank you
a
for
lot
your
of
letter.
huh?
Go ahead, Vic.
I feel like women like that is like that kid with the toy. I don't want to play with it, but I don't want nobody else to play with it either. She knows she got a good man, but it ain't the man for her. But she's preventing someone else from enjoying this man.
Right.
So I feel like she's selfish as shit. Let that man go. If this dude is agreeing with you and doing all this other stuff, what the hell you complaining for? This is something that you want. Because most guys, I'm gonna tell you now, I don't agree with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm with, I don't agree with half the shit that she say or do. But I just know to keep the peace, you got to go along with it. So you got somebody that genuinely, we assume, genuinely wants to do and agree with you all the time. It's like you got to find something to complain about, man. That's some bullshit. I'm gonna let Fatim jump on her ass too.
Well, it's interesting. If she would have just came off and said, this guy's a little touchy feely, and I'm not into that, I would have went with it, because I had a girlfriend in college that always want me to put my hand or my arm around her and walk down the street holding hands, and I just wasn't really into that back then. It just really wasn't. I was a late bloomer, so I just wasn't really into that. But when she came out and says about the nice guys, it says what she's kind of looking for. She don't want that nice guy. She's attracted to something else. I can't sit there and say what she's attracted to, but if you watching the young lady, you know what you're attracted to. You are assertive man. You want you an aggressive man. I'm not saying you want a man that's being disrespectful or abusive. That's not what I'm saying. But you want somebody that's assertive. And I understand, you don't want Steve Urkel, you want Stefan. If anybody, watch Family Matters, that's what you want. So go for what you want. Even though it's nice, like Veronica said, first of all, I agree with what Victor said, but Veronica said, I agree too, in a sense, are you using this man, or are you going for the stereotype that, I need a good man because I'm scared to date what I really want because maybe I can't handle it or it won't turn out that way. Well, the bottom line is that this is not the guy for you. So be honest with him, like Veronica said, and let him go. Find out what you want and go for that. You understand? Because I understand what you're saying. And that's why I use the Steve Urkel and the Stefan, the people who watch Family Matters, because Stefan had that flair, that coolness, and people want that. And if you got the Steve Urkel that you're not accustomed to, and then that Stefan walks in the room, you're going to be drawn to that person. And that causes more problems down the road. So go after what you want, right now, the first thing is tell this man how you feel. And if you don't want to continue the relationship, which I don't see you should, go ahead and break it off with this guy. And, and hopefully what you're looking for will come by and tap you on the shoulder. Or you see something that you may want to tap on the shoulder for yourself.
And Mr. Sammy made a great point. You have what most women want and still complaining. I mean, come on. She didn't say not one bad thing that this guy does. He latches on to her when they're in public. Okay, I like a man to be touchy feeling. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
To a certain extent, now.
to a certain extent, yeah. Then she says, always wanting to hold her hand, touchy feely. She don't be mean to him, she says, but this is what she's thinking when he's doing these things. Like, just tell him.
He don't turn her on. He could if the guy that she is really attracted to is touchy feely, her panties would be wet. So let's be real. She's not attractive. She's not turned on by this guy. That's the problem. Wrong. She's not compatible with this guy.
Like V said, she using him.
Yeah, she's not compatible with this guy. That's all to it. And and if you like the bad boy, you should have put that in the letter. I don't want to assume that, but if you do like the bad boy, I wish you would have put that in the letter, because there are women that are attracted to the bad boy. But again, the bad boy, the rugged guy, but again, not the abusive guy. You know, there are bad boys that are, you know, but this is not what you want. But if I'm telling you, if that, you just basically want a man that's going to take charge and be assertive. That's what I feel. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just be honest and don't play around with people's feelings.
Yeah, because Victor, you know, you say that a lot on the show. How you say it? Don't go below. You know what you want, but you always say don't go below your means. What? How you say it?
Don't date below your means. I say
That's
I
not the
know
one I'm
what
talking
you're
about.
trying to get. I know what you getting at. I mean, you shouldn't stoop down to date downhill. You should always date up. That's how I feel.
Yeah, for what you want. Like if it's not your type,
Don't do it. You
yeah.
just it's wasting time. And it's kind of like what Bree said. Maybe she realizes this is the type of guy that she needs, but not the guy that she actually wants. And that's a true statement. You know,
Yep.
we jump on here and we'll meet somebody who is smoking hot, but she's a doggone idiot. Like I've dated some people that I just couldn't have a conversation with, and it was like, you know what? She is a very attractive woman, but I just can't hold a conversation with you. And I'm telling you, it is crazy. It is crazy.
But why do we say, y'all just said something in that comment? Why do we say this? And I'm gonna say it slow for our viewers. Why do we say, it's not harsh, it's just, why do we say because the person is nice, we need them? Because a person is nice don't mean the qualities of a nice person is what we may want. But that person that is being nice, we may not be compatible or attractive. That's what I'm saying. We got to be careful and say, well, this is what I need, but this is not what I want. But the bottom line is you got to be attractive. This ain't something, oh, I need this, but I don't want this. This is people. You get up in the morning and you're not attractive, you turned off, or you're not motivated about this person, and they're a nice person, that's good. They're a nice person. But if you're not compatible, then why are you in this relationship? That's it. Because they're nice don't mean, oh, I gotta settle. We gotta be careful because they're nice.
Settle. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Why do we have to settle for that? Yeah. Why do we have to settle because the person is nice, but I'm not attracted to this person or not compatible? So don't say because I got a nice person in my life, I'm being selfish. No, I may not be being selfish. I mean, just I'm not attracted. I'm not turned on. I'm not motivated by that person. And you understand? And maybe she's not using him, but I don't want to sit there and say she's using him or not using him. But what I will say is she's not being honest. And there may be whatever your motive of not being honest. And you ask, what should you do? We're telling you, be honest with this man and basically move on.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, while you was doing it, I didn't want to bring it up. But somebody beat me to the punch. He probably financially stable. And
well, that's what I said. She's using him for some reason. And I hate to say that. I mean, I hope that's not the case. But if she feel this way about this man, why she continue going out and things with him? Like,
so when I hear a woman say, "Oh, he's so nice," that's already telling me he free-handed as hell. She is experiencing things that she probably wouldn't have experienced with another man. With Mr. I'll go upside your damn head. She's probably going places. She's probably getting, his ends meeting like hell. So he has a real good disposable income that he don't mind sharing with her. So now she probably ain't paying for gas. She probably is getting a bill or two paid. He probably sliding, some money to her. So she feels like she is entitled to this. So why should she share this man with another woman? And I feel like that's what happens. Us men, we get out here, we get a little free-handed, and these lockjaws come out here and damn snatch us up. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us. but they just want what we can do for them, and that
Mm.
happens. That's happened to me. I mean, it's happened. You know, I
That
Yeah.
think men, we have to understand. Um, we have to understand that we need to date the woman, not rent the woman. Yeah.
Mm.
and see,
Okay.
Veronica, this is a good point, and I want to etch this in stone here. This is one of the reasons why I say you can date more than one person if you're not ready to make a commitment, because
Or can
you're
afford it.
yeah, right, because you're trying to feel out what's what. And I remember when, and I mentioned this not years ago, but early on in the show, that when I was single, I wouldn't tell women I had a one bedroom apartment, because most women assume, oh, you living by yourself, you're a bachelor or whatever, you got a studio, or especially in New York. I didn't tell them I worked in radio, or I worked two jobs and this, that, and other, because I want to see if they like me for who I was versus the what I have at the end of the day. And you can't just date somebody for 4 weeks, even though you may feel that that may be the person, and you may hit it off with that person. It may work like that, but when you're not ready to settle down because you're looking and you want to see what's out there, that's why I always tell people, if you looking for something, it might not come on the first or the second or third try. So just be honest with what you're doing, so
Yep.
people don't feel like they're being mistreated or being or abused or misused.
Yeah, because I want to go to what Cheryl says. First, Mike, please grab me one while you're in Texas. Mike says, Veronica, I'm in Texas. I'll get you one. He's getting, yep, sure enough. Thank you, Mike. Cheryl says something about don't ruin him for the next woman. Um, yeah, don't ruin him for the next woman.
Too late. Too late. I mean, it's too late
I hope
because
not.
you got to understand. No matter, and I believe this. We all take away a piece of something from your previous relationship. You're going to always do that. I mean, we always take a piece and we carry that piece. You never completely let go of a portion of your previous relationship. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't." That's bullshit. Because if you didn't, you'd walk into a relationship, your new relationship, with the blinders on, and you'd walk in without having, no doubts, no insecurities, no words, or anything. But we all walk into a relationship looking like, all right, now you
Yeah,
acting like so and so did. We ain't doing this. So
yeah. But Cheryl, it can go where you can ruin a person, can ruin a person, but or you can also teach a person. You understand? Sometimes they ask that they make the statement, why do nice guys finish last? And a lot of times, a lot of nice guys are naive. They're naive. And sometimes you have to be, and it's good to speak on this because I was naive at one time. And and you can always learn. I'm not a professional now, but I was naive on some things. And I've been with some women that was a little bit more street savvy than with me when I was younger. And I learned from them. And you can learn. And it's not that being too nice that you got to be mean. It's just that you got to balance out sometime. You got to learn how to move like a man. And sometimes us men don't know how to move like a man. I'm going to tell you, here we go. I'm changing the topic. But a lot of times, a lot of us men, young men coming up, we're not around a lot of men. So we don't even know how to move like a damn man. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes a woman, oh, he's too nice, this, that, and other. Be honest, sister. That's how you ruin a person, if you lying to the person. Just be
That's right.
honest. Just be honest, because it may hurt our ego in the beginning, but damn it, when we go back home, we remember that. And sometimes it could change us for the worse, but sometimes it could change us for the better. Because if you a real person and from the heart, you learn from your mistakes, or you learn in life through experience, and that's helped you grow.
And see, that's why I say she need to go ahead and let this man know. I, I really hope it's not. Audra, let's go together. I want to go.
no, ain't no. First of all, ain't nobody. Listen, ain't nobody gonna. I done spent about 200 with Bucky's. I ain't spending no more money with them. No time
Oh,
soon.
there
So
go John.
Hey, John.
John made a excellent point. I'm trying to wait until I can pull it up here so I can actually read it.
I can
But
read it. I got
I
it.
can see it now. Women know
Okay.
a good man, but most women nowadays date for society's approval. But however, a woman will think she can leave a good dude on her shelf while she goes searching for her so-called type just to get played pregnant 2 to 4 times and then want to bring her ass back around to the original good dude she could have had all along. Make it make sense. And for the most time, the good dude was there the entire time. That's the godfather, the damn celebrity uncle, the friend. Yeah, I mean, women, y'all keep dummies too now. Y'all keep a bunch of dummies now. Brother, that's your brother or your homeboy. Come on, man.
A lot of people like drama, and a lot of people like drama. And it's, y'all can say y'all don't, but that's BS. Y'all like drama. And, or you like to see drama, but when it happens to you, then woe is me. You understand? So when you do have the good dude, remember, the good dude, if you're attracted to the good dude, if you got a good dude and you're not attracted, it ain't nothing. I don't give a damn what it is if you're not attractive. But if you got the good dude and you feel like you want something that's a little bit more, or like I use the word bad boy or whatever, the thuggish type, and like John said, it's going to be a kind of misuse you, then you got to look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and say, what the hell am I war? That's why a lot of times we bring this to y'all and say, y'all put yourself in this damn situation. Exactly. One mistake is different, but 2 and 3 and 4 times, that's y'all asses. Yeah, I ain't soft
because we be trying to give y'all bucket heads. Whatever.
Don't give us no bucket heads. Don't give us no choices, and we ain't worthy of it. Why give the bad guy the goods, but you don't give the good guy the goods? Then it's something about that bad guy that you want.
Because the bad guy ain't gonna waste his time, where the good guy gonna spend money, and you want to string him along and get everything that you can out of that good guy.
You know what? I ain't even going to go there. So Jason made a good point. Yes, exactly, Cheryl. What is his name, sis? Jason says, why she wasting his time? Somebody else out there missing out on a blessing because she holding that man back. She want them streets. Exactly. Let that good man go and let somebody else catch their blessing.
I'm gonna ask y'all a serious question. And if somebody wants to be free-handed, should you accept it?
Wants to be free-handed?
So if a guy coming in and he's telling you he wants to be your sponsor, so to speak, and y'all already got the rules set up in place, but he wants to step outside of that agreement that y'all have, is that wrong?
It should have been part.
He want to step out of the agreement that we have.
So you know what I mean when I say a sponsor, right?
He want to sponsor the show?
No.
No. What I'm saying is you have guys out there that don't mind paying the play. Right. You know what I'm saying? They cut out all the damn dating and all that other bullshit, and it's something like a sugar daddy, but pretty much he paying the play. But then he wants to step outside of the agreement that you may or may not have, and he wants to turn it into a relationship instead of a sponsorship.
It's just a conversation, Vic. I mean, it's a conversation. I mean, you set the boundaries, and if the boundaries start to change, you don't force the boundaries on the person because it's not fair. It's just not fair at the end of the day. And first of all, if you the sponsor and you bring in the money to the game, you setting the rules pretty much. You're gonna hear what the other person gonna say, and if you agree to them, then you agree to them. But ain't no way that I'm a sponsor somebody and I can't move like I want to move. You understand? Well, as I'm the sponsor person.
Well, what happens in those situations, I'm not saying this is one of them, but what happens is that if she says no, then he goes to sponsor someone else.
Right.
And that's that whole sugar daddy. I mean, that's kind of like a sugar daddy thing, but I've seen guys sponsor women and they'll for various reasons on why they're doing that.
Yeah.
But they get entangled
right
into it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Cheryl says, I say no, don't take his money. If you know he wants more than you do, but y'all have an understanding, then make it rain. Do you
Well, if
see
they
that
got to
flashing on the
understand it,
screen?
huh?
Do you see something flashing on the screen? Maybe it's my side. Okay. What you was going to say, Victor? I meant Buck.
Yeah, like Cheryl said, take it. I mean, if I say to not, no, don't take his money if you know he wants more. But if y'all have an agreement, it is what it is. But he's trying. I feel like if there is a agreement, stay within the confines of the agreement. But if you know this guy's eventually gonna want more, then you may have to part ways with your sugar daddy, so to speak.
I've seen it. Okay, go ahead, Veronica.
Go ahead, 15.
Like I've said, I've seen, things in my family where I've seen not sponsorship, but I've seen women had, another friend or whatever, and he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy, and the woman was more the aggressor, but the man wanted to be around. And I don't think that she was using him because he knew the circumstance and he agreed to the circumstance at the end of the day. So it was and he was a nice guy, and everybody treated him with respect, and that's how they move. And I know we're talking something different, but it just comes down to each his own. It comes down to each his own, so.
Yep, to each his own.
Each his own.
Stevenson says it's too late, Veronica, and that's when I was saying about don't ruin him for the next woman. He says it's too late, Veronica. She has already ruined him, but using this brother, and while she already know that she doesn't want him, she just needs to let the brother go a separate way.
I disagree with you, Stevenson. He may not be ruined. He may not be. He may not. No, he may not be. He may not be because she hasn't. She hasn't told him that she don't like the touchy feely. She don't like this, that, and the other. And she may not. Again, Stevenson. Again, I think, and again, I wish she was here, could communicate with us. Is it the niceness that she's turned off with, or is it the guy, the personality, or the person that she's turned off with?
I hope she haven't slept with this man.
Oh, she already did.
She did that, of course. Yeah, she had to do that.
He's kicking out.
Yeah, he's a goldfish.
I think so.
Yeah, he's a goldfish. Yeah, she done fed him.
I want to say this. So
that's a stray cat.
So Michael says, if you don't want that person in that way, don't play with their pockets because someone can really get hurt on so many levels. So I listened to Chris Rock told a joke a while ago, and it makes sense. When a man meets a woman, he'll call his friends, and the first thing they say is, "What does she look like?" And then a woman will call her friends, and the first thing they ask is, "What does he do?" Or how? Well, what does he do? So that whole using thing is it can go both ways. I mean, yes, y'all may be using us for money, but ain't nobody want no ugly woman on their side either. So it's kind of a trade-off. I mean, I get it, but it is kind of a trade-off. You got to play, you got to pay where you play at sometimes.
Yeah, because some people don't go by looks.
That's why I said.
I'm just saying.
I agree with you.
Some people don't go by looks. Like they like what they like. They like that person for who they are.
You got to be attracted to something.
Y'all fall right back into what I was saying before. I'm not saying Victor don't say much on it. I know Veronica says, put our opinion out on it. But this falls back into what I said before, that I've dated different women. Yeah, I dated different women at the same time, and some women didn't have money, but it was there was always something I liked about them. I always was attracted to them, but some didn't have money, some had money, some had their own place, some didn't. I mean, I'm talking about when I was young, 20, 22, at that age, 21, 22, 23, and you know, it depends. I got something out of all of them, but I enjoyed them. And by being honest, I didn't run into a problem. I didn't have people ringing up on my bell, unannounced, and this, that, and the other, or having people fighting in the street. I just didn't have that. But you depend on what you want. Just know what you want and don't play with people.
Right. That part.
So understand when I say looks, everything that looks good ain't from the neck up now. So let's get that situated, because some people think when we talking about what looks good to us, they think we're talking about facial features.
Shit.
That is not the only
well, you
thing.
You have to be clear.
The old paper bag statement, the old paper bag rule.
Listen, let me tell you something. The guys know what I mean when I say
I know what you mean.
Everybody ain't focused on the face. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't want you to come to bed and you look like a 10-year-old little boy. That ain't about to happen. That ain't about to happen. You can get your boy ass on. That's what I'm saying. That's me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, not a 10.
So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you'll see somebody be like, man, he always date, these women that's heavily chested. I'm just saying. Or he always dating women that's got, a round tail. So, some guys like pretty feet. And that's their thing. They don't care what the rest of this look like.
So don't look my way.
But that's what I'm saying, Veronica. I mean,
be
if you look at, and I'm gonna tell you something, you can know a man's type if you look at all of his exes. They all have something in common.
Yeah,
they all do.
Thank you.
And a lot of women will sit here and say, "I don't look like that bitch."
Shit.
In a way, yes, you do.
Yes, you do. It's something there. It's something there. Yeah,
there's something
there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we mainly say men have a type. Well, females do too, though.
I mean, y'all got a type. Those of you who like them light-skinned brothers ain't really got no type, but we'll leave that alone.
Ooh, shot fired. Bang, bang.
But see, like John said, I'm telling you, if you line every man's, I'm talking about ex now. We ain't talking about everybody he slept with. We're talking about somebody who he said, this is my girl.
Good point.
If you line all of them up, I guarantee you they all have something
in common.
Something similar.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I look at my main, there's something in common. Not the ones like you said you slept with, because we compromise that. We'll compromise that. We compromise. We compromise that.
We're talking about men, Veronica. Men, women, y'all just, if you line all your exes up,
he had a job
that night, and he had $65 one night, and he had $130, y'all keep going up. I will say some women elevate and some don't, but for the most time, y'all going for the pockets. At that time, he had it going on. He had $43 instead of $40.
And y'all, I can't say here and say, I was talking to Victor about this, not in depth, but the difference in when you see an attractive woman that is beautiful, you admire that. But the difference when a woman hits you here. You know that difference. Me and Vic was talking a little, how we were talking about it. And I said this, and that's why I stopped sometime on this show to make sure that I get this point across. It's one of the most beautiful feelings when that person hits you here and that love develops, because if you are into settling down or whatever, it's a beautiful thing. And when
It
that
is.
happens, it's really beautiful. And if everything, when I said everything comes together, I mean, not to say you have a list 10 out of 10 and everything is matched, because no one's perfect. But you know when that person hits you there, because there's something about that person that's inside that radiates outside about them. And I was, sharing that with you, Vic. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's a beautiful thing. That's why I said sometimes we get together. Oh, he's a nice guy, or he got a nice job, or she, understand what I'm saying? We get together for superficial reasons. That's why we don't stay together, because we come together on superficial reasons. And those superficial reasons don't keep us together because there's nothing really tangible there.
Right. That's true. Um, sure. Mike, you know what? When the lights off, they all look the same.
They all feel the same, right?
Lies.
That's true.
That's
They
no,
don't.
you tell a lie.
Satine, I want a man to hit me there,
Oh.
touch my heart. That's what Michelle Grant just said.
You said
What Michelle said?
She said, Fatine, I want a man to hit me there, touch my heart. And I understand that, Sister Michelle.
Well, it won't be one of these.
You can go in the other hole.
He ain't gonna touch your heart. Yeah, Cheryl says I gotta be attracted to you, then I gotta be attracted to your personality. Once I'm feeling you, you is the bomb in.
You can get it anytime, Cheryl. Huh?
Let me tell you something about a personality. I can meet you in the club, get your attention, whatever. But as soon as you walk outside and you see that Rolls Royce sitting there, all of a sudden I'm the funniest, most personable person. Look at you. You couldn't even tell that line. Keep it damn straight.
No, because you know what? I was thinking about a night that you and I was out in Tory, and you remember dude pull up.
I'm trying to remember. It was
and
drunk.
You was like, don't even give him
time of the day.
Say? Now he had a nice car, nice sports. Okay, next comment. Shit, I'm about to tell. I'm just saying that wasn't attractive to me. Like that's not a turn on to me.
But that's not you, Veronica. But when I see guys with those kind of sports cars, I say to these brothers, I say, yo, so you got one of them poo mobiles. I say it differently, I say the word, and they smile, they laugh because they know what that means. They know what that means. That car is the poo getter. I just being nice. That's it. It's the poo say getter. That's it.
Like these old guys running around here with these new Corvettes and they got a walker and a cane getting out the car. That's crazy.
Tori know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember that night, man. I was probably 3 sheets in the wind. But,
you probably
was. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying that stuff don't turn some women on.
Understand now, status changes a conversation. Status changes a lot of things. If I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm trying to get your attention or whatever, somebody comes up, excuse me, Mr. White, your table's ready. And I'm like, hey, you wanna get away from this bar and go sit down? What you gonna do? See, exactly. Look, you just licked your whole lips off.
Yeah, because tell us what you did with that $200.
Exactly. So you gonna come sit down, Mr. White, the usual, so-and-so, baby, you want something? It don't even matter what I say after that. It's the simple fact that I just flexed in front of you. And all of a sudden, now I got you. My personality, every damn corny joke I'm telling is funny. You know what I'm saying? The little booger in my nose, you ain't even gonna tell me I got one in my nose. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even realize I ain't even matching. So you don't even care about that. So
now you got a booger in your nose, there's a problem.
You gonna go get it. I know you're gonna go get it. This is what's gonna happen.
Right, sure. Not everyone is like that.
Not everyone's like that, but 99.8% of the women are. you gonna be impressed. You impressed by a man with status. I'm not saying you gonna give him some tail, but you still are impressed by that, or you are intrigued about at least what he does.
Look here. Maybe she was hungry. No big deal.
See, and that's the thing. If you don't want that man, then don't accept a meal from that man. Don't accept no date, none of that.
You may not want him, but
Story.
hey, you might be
Story's
on the
not
prowl
hungry.
that night. What the hell? Go get yours.
Exactly. Now, if you,
Go
I
get
agree with
yours.
that. But if
Just
you're
like
not going to do anything with this man, you have no intent. Let that man go on about his damn business. Excuse me, sir. No, I wasn't gonna give up no tail tonight, but you can go and sit at that table by yourself.
And that's the thing, Shirley. That flossing is a turn off to me.
No, it might be a turn off to you, but the other 77 women in they sitting there looking like this. Girl, I sure hope she passed, because I'm gonna walk my ass over there in this tight ass skirt with this girdle on that I can't breathe in and sit down at this table and drink up all this man liquor.
girdle.
They sure will. And the damn heels lean in like that right there. I sure hope you about
Hey now,
Oh, Bucky. Oh,
hobo.
oh.
Steve said, "That if a female got a nice car, let me check to see what her brain made of."
It takes a while to get to it.
We ain't worried about the brain right now. We want to worry about
Well,
what something else is made
not
of.
that one. Not that brain.
Not that brain. No. Mm-mm.
You know what? Angelina said, "No, I know you buying. Wait, so I don't care about your clothes you got on."
Yep. See, that's what we're saying.
She
If
said,
you
"I'm
are
accepting a
paying,
free drink and a meal."
see, it ain't free. It ain't free. Once you take that first bite, it's on. That shit ain't free no more.
Yeah. This is a barter system that we use. Damn it.
Well,
This is
you
We
a
can't make
trade.
barter damn system. I give you something, you give me something. That's how it works. Barter, baby.
you can't make someone give you something.
No,
I
you
can't
can't.
make it, but I turn this damn faucet off.
Damn right. And you be, drip dry. That's right. Shit.
What?
Drip dry. You won't get nothing else out of here. So remember, what you won't put out, there's 10 more that will put out. Standing waiting.
Well,
Waiting, not waiting, waiting.
you'll just be missing out on this.
And
Can't miss out on something you don't know that you're missing out on. Can't miss out on something you ain't never had.
that's facts.
Talking about Ann. Oh, Angelina says she'll go straight to the restroom, straight out the door.
And that's cool. You know, that's cool and all. You know, just the next time we just know. But that's I mean, and that's the thing. You shouldn't have to sneak out.
Yeah,
But
you ain't got to do that. Grown folk, that's why, I'm not going to bring up the other brother that passed, but I bring up Michael Baisden a lot, and, because he has grown folk conversation. We ain't got time for games. We grown folks, little cat and mouse, but we need to know what's happening. We ain't stringing nobody along here. We need to know what's going on. So we have a way of finding out what's going to happen and where we going with this. What we doing at the end of the night, babe? Well, I ain't got nothing else to do. I come back to your place. I come over to your place. We know what's going on. We ain't playing games. No, I'm not gonna feed you this meal thinking that I'm gonna try. Let's be grown.
Vic?
Yeah, you ain't no virgin, and if you come on, stop the game.
Are you going to feed a meal and thinking something going down?
who, me? Hell yeah. So I think what happens with some guys when you start getting those guys that that act all crazy over a meal, they spending money that they don't have to spend. That's why you start getting guys that act like that. But if you get a man that, I always have a set amount of money I'm gonna spend anyway. And if you fall in that category, if I was gonna spend $100 and you spent 40 of my 100 that night, I mean, I was gonna spend it anyway. So I mean, it really ain't no big deal. But if a guy only had 30 and you spent 60, oh, you got to put out. And those are the times that y'all get yourself into situations that you don't know about, that you spending another man's money and you don't give him nothing in return. You know, now he got to let his water get cut off, and now you don't want to do nothing either. Oh man. Now you got your all kind of stuff done happen to you, man. That's how y'all need to do y'all research a little better.
And that's you know, women don't want to like to hear this, but you know, but we're paying for something. It's I hate to use the word because it's such a dirty word, but it's the are we talking about prostitution? I'm talking about
Because you bought me a meal.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You was hungry too.
Listen, hey, we are paying for the goods. We all pay for the goods. All us men pay for the goods. I don't give a damn. We married.
Can you give yourself a bell?
Why?
Because that's the truth. We're paying for that. We're paying for that. Top shelf. We're paying for it.
Like Nakia said, it's just a meal.
Well, then why we going out to eat?
Because both of us hungry. Both of us are hungry. Can
all
we
right,
eat?
So then you pay.
I don't have a problem with that.
Ooh.
But if it's the first time, you definitely pay.
See what I mean? You see what I mean? So, and what to expand on what he was saying, I mean, we all pay for it. All women want to experience nice things on the price of a man. That's just what y'all do. That's what y'all was bred to do, is to find you a man that's going to take care of you and show you the finer things and stuff. And in return, y'all do take care of that man so he can continuously show you a nice time. It's a trade-off.
It's a barter. It's not. It's not.
Work.
Yeah.
Like you know, they say, man buy the house, the woman make it a home. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You all want something out of it. So that's why I didn't want to use that word, because that word, it clouds the conversation. So when you get together, you all want something out of the deal. You all also know that you got to put out. And if you don't put out, it causes other problems. Both put out. If the man don't put out certain things, it causes a problem with the woman. If the woman don't put out with the man, it causes problems with the man. That's what it is about, because it's an agreement. Marriage or anything, it's an agreement. Relationship, agreement.
It's an agreement that we go out to get something to eat. It's not an agreement that you're going to get the draws after we get finished.
That's true. That's true, Veronica. But what I'm saying is that is true. And
but the damn clock start.
The
moment you order that damn whatever costs on that menu, the moment you order that tick, 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 motherfucking tick.
Yeah. But some men, and I agree with Victor, but some men can date you and take you out to the meal, and they may want something, but if you turn them down, it's cool. It's no problem, because the bottom line is you're not the only at that particular time. So it's cool. I like you. I like to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. But if that's it, no disrespect, I got you. That's how you rolling. If I'm not rolling that direction, you may get less invites. You may get more invites because I like the way you're moving. And that was not my main agenda in the beginning. But in the long run, where are we going with this? And that's where you got to have that conversation. So
I'm gonna ask you. Now watch this lie. Watch how every woman in here about to sit here and damn lie.
Okay.
All right, let's roll reversal here. All right, ladies, for every bill that your man has ever paid, now you pay it, and he pay everything that you pay. For every meal that you've ever received from a man, how about you paid it and let him keep his money? You see what I mean? Most women are saying, oh, girl, I could got my own money. You're damn lying. The only reason you got your money is because you sat back and you accepted all this free shit.
That's because he didn't want me to pay.
Well, then you should have paid anyway. I mean, just because I don't want you to do something, y'all independent now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't want me to pay,
I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and force you not to pay. All I'm saying, oh, you ain't got to pay.
and I'd be like, "Are you sure?" No, no, I got it. No, you ain't got to
Yeah, I
pay.
got it. No, no. Be assertive then. Oh no, I'm gonna pay for my meal because when I ask you for something, oh, I want you to give in as well. Oh, I got it. Oh, go ahead. Come on.
Now that's a good point, Victor and Veronica. If you take somebody out, you invite somebody out to eat, right? And you want to make sure it stays platonic. You want to keep it on a platonic thing, and you don't know what this man may be trying to say with this, and you come out and be like, "Nah, I got mine." You know what I'm saying? You put a statement right there that I'm just letting you know I can handle mine, and I'm not taking advantage of you. And if you're looking for something a little bit more because you put out for the meal, I'm just sending that statement right now that we're not going there. See, you can stop that. You can stop that right in its tracks if that's what you want to do. You can stop that.
Yeah,
That's why I'm saying grown folks don't play these games.
right. Grown folks.
Hey, how about Talia fatigue?
If I pay for a man meal, he don't have to give me his goodies in return.
Let me
He
tell
don't
you
have
something. If you buy me a stick of gum, I'm putting out. I'm telling you. It don't take much, man. You buy me the Werther's original. I'm sliding these shits to the damn side, son. Telling you.
Oh,
So
Lord.
that all it takes is a stick of gum.
Mm.
That little Peter do anything for some attention.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, don't y'all ever say anything about a woman in a Happy Meal, cause you do it for a stick of gum.
And the Werther's original. And if you take me to Bucky's. Oh man, we on. It's on.
Oh, it's popping.
It's on. It's on.
You take me to Western Sizzling. That's my
Oh
spot.
yeah.
Oh, we know you giving it up.
But see, all I'm saying is this. At least we ain't playing no games. We ain't playing no games. You ain't got to take us out to eat 3-4 times, drop us off at the house, and we pretend like we ain't want you to come up, get us drunk. We ain't got to do all that. All you got to do is basically brush past us one good time, and it's on. It's motherfucker. You can bring me a bottle of water, and it's on. It's motherfucking on.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's hilarious. What? Wait.
Hey, but see that would it don't take much. He said if a woman take him to the cigar bar, he'll let her put in the book. And he didn't even say buy him a cigar, just put him in there.
He'll let her what?
Put him in the book, the Huckle book.
A cigar.
I'm telling you, you'll be surprised, man. It don't take much for a dude, man. If you be the designated driver, I'll slide him to the side. I'll buy my own drinks. All you gotta do is drive today. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like what you put up there with Nakia. Nakia just said,
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Vic.
oh,
"Damn well, at least y'all honest," and that's what we saying. Be honest, man. Y'all just don't realize that. Maybe y'all haven't tried that. Not y'all too. I'm just saying, people. The honesty thing works, man. It works, and you don't get labeled. You don't. I mean, you. Some people will say, "Oh, that motherfucker," but honestly, yo, at least he told me what it was about. And at least he gave me the option. He had enough respect for me to say, yo, what this is. He didn't string me along. Like Cheryl, like a goldfish. She cracked up when I used that. But that's what it is about. Show people respect, man. That's
Yeah.
all to it. Show people respect. And you can get, I've learned you can get further with showing personal respect, man, than playing games, man.
So, Thomas says, for the most part, men are not hard to please.
Not really.
no, we're not.
John says men are so simple, but most women don't listen.
Oh, John, you just closed the show down, John. We can go home. We can go home, man. We can go home. We can go home.
I mean,
He ain't closed nothing down.
I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this, and this is funny. This is funny, but it's the truth. Look at Father's Day and look at Mother's Day.
Oh hell, don't even talk about it.
Look at what it takes for Mother's Day, and look at Father's Day. What Father's a tie, some socks, shit. We cool, but y'all got to have a basket. Fucking the Goodyear blimp got to come by and spell your name. All that. You got to have Chick-fil-A got to put your name on the sign on.
That's because we did the pushing.
But we did the pushing too.
We put out
for 3 minutes.
Don't matter. We did with the job. The job was done.
We've been in labor 11 hours.
But the thing is, I ain't your child. Why I got to buy you something? Tell your son or your daughter to buy you. But now I got to finance Mother's Day. But Father's Day, will we get a card with the macaroni shit on it? Got a ashtray.
And I don't smoke. And I don't smoke.
Yeah, so
Jason, don't go there, Jason. You know they make Father's Day balloons. Don't even try.
I ain't never seen none.
I ain't getting none.
They have Father's Day balloons out now. When is Father's Day?
See, look.
See, don't even know when Father's Day is. That damn shame.
I was someplace and they had a Father's Day balloon out. So y'all day coming up soon, gotta be.
Oh,
see, look, you don't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at Tori. Thank you, Tori.
Tori had to look it up first.
They can go, and Vic, it's so bad. On Mother's Day, we can't go on a Saturday to try to get a card. They can go on Father's Day and have a selection to get cards.
Ain't it though?
We can what?
You know what I'm saying?
Because
you can go on Father's Day that morning and it's a whole selection of cards.
Because ain't nobody buying no damn cards. Y'all got the kids. Go around there and take your daddy that card around there you made. He done scribble on the card. Then y'all bring up some old lumpy ass grits and some orange juice. And I got heartburn all damn day long.
Yeah, don't even try it. Listen, y'all are very special to us, and we treat y'all just as well as y'all do us on Mother's Day.
I had some good Father's Days. I ain't gonna sit here and
See
lie.
there?
I had some good Father's Days.
Don't trip. You should be happy for them socks.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be a father, so.
Hello.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This year, Victoria.
It's
this
the
is
same as Juneteenth. Hey, look, what would John say? Don't need no dinner reservations on Father's Day. You know why? Because they make us cook on the grill. They put us on the grill on our
That'd be your choice most of the time.
Because y'all can't cook on the grill.
Some
Not
of
on
us
the grill.
know how to cook on the grill.
You got to have those special sandals on, cuz. And you ain't got those sandals on with the socks. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
That's Uncle Buck. Oh God. Oh Lord.
What Thomas said? Go to a restaurant on Mother's Day, then go to a restaurant on Father's Day and look at the difference in the
exactly.
crowd.
That's right.
Because half of us want to be left alone on Father's Day anyway.
And every day, 365 days out there.
Except between the hours of 7 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I did one thing on Father's Day for my father when I took him to the ball game. He was like, "Thank good you got me out the house and I can get me a beer." He said, "What the hell?"
Yeah, most of the time y'all don't want to be around us.
Yeah, on Father's Day I got him out the house. We going to the game, Dad. I took him out to the Met game.
That was nice.
Yeah. Yep.
What, John? That ain't nothing special if you already do that. What? Do what?
She said, Angelina said, John A. McCullough, I will cook. They having a whole conversation.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she gonna cook, for Father's Day.
You know what?
Special. See?
Yeah, you're supposed to cook every day.
Yeah. But on Father's Day, it's when the mother's doing the job, the wife is doing the job, or the mother, let's just say if you're married or not married, the mother's doing her job and the father's doing his job. It's so appreciative that on each day that they get their day, and it's not a trade-off. When you feel that
Oh,
I'm being appreciated by the kids and the moms on Father's Day and vice versa is a beautiful thing. And it shouldn't be a trade-off that one is more special than the other. It shouldn't be.
it shouldn't be. It
It
really
shouldn't
shouldn't.
be. It shouldn't be. But society does, it's society makes it that Mother's Day carries more weight because of what you talked about, carrying the child and this and nurturing, and it's the stereotype. And there's a lot of fathers that have their children a lot.
And I think it goes past mothers, and Father's Day. Birthdays. Who who gets treated the best on birthdays?
Mothers,
Mothers. Christmas, mothers.
mothers.
I mean, so it's not only just Mother's Day.
Well, we had a trade-off in the house, so we took care of everybody.
So
So
y'all pick like names.
Nah, it was just that everybody, you got to realize that when the kids were the kids, I got to foot the bill anyway. You know what I'm saying? But everybody made sure that everybody was taken care of and they got something nice. And that's how it rolled. And that's the beautiful thing, And to my sister Michelle, I hit that 1515 right before Christmas, 2 weeks before Christmas. We had a great Christmas. Woo, 10 grand. We had a great Christmas. We had a real good Christmas.
I bet
But,
so.
but what I said, we carry the family for a lifetime. You may carry that baby for 9 months, but we got that child forever. So
Good point. Good point, Victor. Good point.
Some children don't carry their dad last name. If that's what you're talking about.
No, he's not talking about that.
Oh.
Is that? Oh, I thought you were talking about carrying in the sense of responsibility.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's Veronica. You open a good can of worms, but we won't deal with it tonight. But why is it some women will not give the kids their father's last name? Because one of the reasons is because they're not married, but that's the father. So if married or not, that's the child's father. So why don't that child get that father's last name?
I mean, some want they
financial.
Child.
Yeah, see, that's it. And that's the BS right there.
Some want their kid to have their last name.
It's a financial thing. Some women want to be on the system.
You be on the system. You be on the system when you don't use the father last name.
If you don't know who the father is, you got a better chance of things rolling. Not to say that you don't, but some women, I've known some women who will put down they don't know who the father is, so because they don't want. First of all, this man to even know he got a child. They're using that child as a paycheck to get a home. It's not.
I'll just say this. You don't want me. I'm gonna say it anyway. What the hell? I'll get it. If you are an able person and if you are able person, if you need the system is one thing, and that's what we pay taxes for to make this system work. But if you are able-bodied and you milking the safe system, you're a trifling ass. You're a trifling ass. You heard what I said. Ain't backing up. You're a trifling ass if you milking the system.
And that goes for everybody. We're not talking about just the welfare EBT. We talking about if you lying on your child form so you can get that reduced lunch, or you lying on the application to get into college like them people did, saying they ain't had no money so their kids can go to a certain school.
Everybody get reduced lunch. Everybody get free lunch in South Carolina, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't think that my small ass kids take their lunch to school every day. I don't know what it is. I don't know how much it's
John. But I mean, I get what you're saying. That's one thing. To each his own with all that, the lying and stuff, though. But that stuff will catch up with you.
Lying on your taxes.
Well, we all gonna bend it. We all gonna
Oh
bend a
now,
little bit.
oh
We gonna
now. Hey,
bend.
don't back up now.
No, I ain't backing up.
You
I know what I said.
you said
Right,
it. So
I know
that
what
right.
I
you
said.
said the system. That's part of the system.
That's
It's part
true.
of the system.
That's true.
Pay your part.
There
So
you
don't
go.
be lying on no taxes. I mean, we all fucking trifling.
I'll try.
I
We
be
all.
lying like hell. Excuse me.
I just I didn't say I wasn't a trifling, but nah, it's serious.
Nothing wrong with him. I don't know. Angelina said, "Learn it from the best, your government."
Yeah.
15 said you can bend something a little.
Now you want to put it in reverse.
All right. Well, so closing remarks. Look, 15 gonna look at the clock like it is already time.
Yeah.
I already looked at it. I saw the time already. I know we started late, so
We did start late.
yeah. I'll give my closing thoughts real quick, and it's basically
And I
the
know you
same
don't
thing.
feel well, you know. and things.
Yeah, but sis, come on. If you're not attracted to this guy and he's a nice guy, but again, you got to ask yourself. There's two things you got to do. You got to ask yourself what kind of man are you looking for, and be honest about that. That's number one. And then number two, that if you're not attracted to this man and he's too nice or whatever, he's not the kind of guy, then you know what? Just break it off. You already put it in the letter that you're not feeling him, so just go ahead and be honest with him and let this man move on with his life. And that's all to it. And go for what you're looking for. And that's it.
Yeah. I feel like, for the most part, like what Fatim said, you can't let's let him go. If this is not your guy, let him go. Mm-hmm. Let him go. You stringing this man along, eventually you're going to get done the same way. Mm-hmm. Somebody's going to do you how you doing this man. And you don't want that to happen to you. And if you have kids, you're going to mark your kids with the same thing. Somebody going to run your son in the damn ground. Mm-hmm. So the best thing for you to do is just to tell this guy, listen, I don't mind spending your money, but I don't want to be with you. Because that's exactly what's happening.
That's good. Both of your closing, right, Mr. Sammy.
Go find you a Tupac clone. Find you a Tupac clone, and you call it a day.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But yeah, both of your answers is great. And to say, piggyback off what Victor says, Book. Yeah, you have to be careful how you treat people because these turn around back on you. The same way you treat folks, it can turn around on you. So be mindful, young lady, how you treat this guy. You clearly you don't want to be with him. So just let him know that. He could be thinking that something is gonna, come out of this. Y'all may get in a long-term relationship or whatever. Be honest with this guy and let him know that you don't want him. You don't see him like that, and let him move on before it's too late or before someone get hurt because you're playing with this man's feelings. And that goes for anyone out there who is, seeing someone and you're using them for one reason or another. Stop. And just be honest with that person. Have that conversation with that person and let that person make their own choice if they want to stay in that or not. Let's start being real with each other. And Cheryl wants to know, what is his name?
Because if she don't want him,
right,
might as well.
Right. But no, she know he's a good man, so of course she's gonna try to hold on for selfish reasons.
But with a man will get that information up. Because we always feel like you can't take our woman. But y'all won't do that. Y'all won't give up you won't give your dummy up. Y'all ain't gonna do that.
I
You
don't
know,
want no dummy.
no. I'm just sitting here, and this don't fit the narrative, but it just made me think of two people, and it's life is strange.
Mm.
I thought of Snoop Dogg and his wife, and I can't sit here and say what Snoop has done or whatever, but from looking from the outside in, it's like they were seemed like they were kind of like childhood sweethearts, or he met, or they met,
Together
when
for a
his
long
career,
time.
yeah, a long time, and you know. Whatever the situation, I mean, I haven't heard anything. Don't mean he hasn't stepped out or whatever. But I'm not gonna put that on the
Oh
show because
yeah,
I
he
don't
has.
know.
He talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they had to deal with whatever. Now, maybe she stayed because of the money. Remember, she could get a divorce and she can get half. She's married to that man. Then I look at Magic Johnson. This man came down with HIV. Don't know how he came down with HIV. Whatever. His wife didn't leave.
Where
Didn't
was she
leave.
going?
Cookie could have got half. Shit, I
Right.
mean, yeah,
And
she
who
could have got
who gonna
half.
run up in that?
Shit, hey, she test negative. Shit, somebody will run up in it.
I don't even believe
But
COVID negative test, let alone
stupid. But it just shows you people stay for different people stay for different reasons, and you just never know that. You look at Snoop coming out of the gangs out of LA, and not saying LA is bad, but I'm just saying his history, and look where he's at now. He turned his life around, so people can turn their life around, and hopefully this guy here, this nice guy, I just don't hope it goes to he makes it big. He got the swag in 10 years, 7 or 10 years, and then you look back and say, damn, I had this chance. Because you know how many people look back and say, damn, I was with this person, but I didn't see that potential. I should have
Mhm.
stayed. You understand? And that shows that they was not in it for just love. They was in it for something. I should have stayed.
Well, yep. You look back on things now and be like, dang. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we all do it.
Oh, yeah.
it's some women that's kicking themselves right now because they like, I could have went to Bucky's with Buck and got this and got me a beaver too. But you can't now. You can't. That shit is damn sailed,
Woo!
son.
Yeah, that's it. And Veronica, I got something to say to you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a party function. I've never spoke about this, but I have a friend who has cystic fibrosis, and to see you out there and supporting their event, cystic fibrosis is an illness that really affects more Caucasians than Black. My friend happens to be Black, and we're trying to get her story told because she's in her 50s, and their lifespan is like the 40s. And to see a person who's Black, she's had cancer once, cancer's come back, and to be 55 now, her mother's bedridden. She's taking care of her mother. She's done had one foot in the grave numerous times. So when I saw you doing what you was doing last week, I want to applaud you and thank you for supporting something like that, because you never know what somebody's going through. So
Oh
on
man,
that. Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. It was a great event, and they raised over $20,000 that night.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That
It
was the
was a
mom prom, man.
yeah,
I should have
yeah.
came. Maybe I
Mom,
could have raised some money.
mom. It was a really great event, and my coworker Heather, she invited me like 2 months out,
Mm-hmm.
and I never got back with her to said if I would go or not. And I decided that morning that I would go, and luckily, this other female had an extra ticket because they stopped selling the tickets like that Thursday at 4 p.m. and I didn't. I decided to go that Saturday morning. So I'm glad I did because I mean I had a great time with a bunch of ladies that I didn't even know. I think I knew two, Heather, my coworker, and one more female I went to school with. Her name Brandy, and I mean, I didn't know Brandy was gonna be there, but we just ran into each other. But yeah, like I had so much fun. Like everybody was mad, cool. We danced, we laughed, and
With
we just
no
we
men.
with no men.
The DJ was a man. He was there.
The DJ was there. Whatever. We had a great time. We had a great time. Sisterhood. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you something. That you couldn't get a bunch of dudes to do that.
Oh no.
I
Not
wouldn't
without
be
no
there.
football game or some kind of game on. But
Yeah.
talking about some dancing,
Oh, we definitely can dance with each other and laugh and back that thing up on each other and just have a good
Victor, shit. That ain't us.
see. Y'all can't do that.
No, because I
Y'all
asked Victor last time when I saw him at his little birthday celebration. I said, "Where the women, bro? Where the women? I ain't coming. I ain't coming. You ain't talking about me." The team was in the house with nothing but men. No. No.
that was friends though. They was at the house chilling at that time.
It ain't a spade game. Shit, it ain't.
all we was doing, we was reading scriptures.
Oh, that's right.
We had prayer meeting.
You know what?
That's what we was doing. We went to a Bible retreat.
Okay, that's what it was. That's what y'all calling it.
I mean, there was a Bible in there.
Like
and the Bible retreated. Shit. Bible retreated. Because y'all had some gin and juice in that joint.
But a Bible
Oh,
was
no,
in
it
there.
was
Yeah,
no
like
gin.
at all the condos, hotels, there's Bibles there.
Oh Lord.
Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Tangy Tea of Life being brought to you by Hip Hop Fitness with Veronica, Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. I want to see some of you there. 7 p.m. Wednesday nights, 9 a.m. Saturday mornings.
Y'all got to have a little bit of rhythm because they be doing this.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you're moving, it's cool.
Show them guns. Just scratch your head like this, Veronica. Just do that. Show you. Yeah, she showed her guns. She got the guns now, boy.
I'm getting there. I'm not where I want to be yet, but
she getting some guns, boy.
It's coming along. Coming along. Big Gary Jim Darlington. See, I don't want to be flexing. People think I be showing off. I'm not.
Nah, you just went this earlier. I said, okay, she got them guns.
Getting it right and tight. But I still got a long way to go. But yeah, guys, come out, have fun with us as we get fit and have fun at Big Gary Gym.
Long way to go. You would disappear if you got a long way to go. You ain't got too far to go.
Well, I mean, as far as toning.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as toning. Definitely not trying to lose any more weight, but I do so much cardio. It's going to, But anywho, thank y'all for watching tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your comments. If you would like to be a guest, if you have a topic suggestion, if you have an email letter, please email us tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Tori. tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. And for that person that sent me an email yesterday, excuse me, I think it was yesterday or the day before, your email came over blank. So send it back to me if you're watching tonight. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for your comments. We appreciate y'all. Have a great night, God willing. We will see you back Thursday. Good night, guys.
Buenas noches.
John, shut up.
Wash under your